Welcome to Seth's Daily Podcast, Harvey's Weekly Football Report. How you doing tonight, Harvey?
Okay.
How well did we do in college this past weekend?
You went 13-2 and I went 11-4. And the difference was Illinois and Penn State, we were different on. You won that one. And Cincinnati and Texas State, you won that. But that was the difference. So, but still, we both did pretty good.
How well were we doing in the NFL so far? I know we got two more games.
Well, we don't got well. The 1 week we went. We got one more. Yeah, we got two more games, and we went the other week that I put down here. So far through 3 weeks, I'm 14-10. You're 13-11,
It just shows
and that
how
yeah, that's pretty good. And in the college, you're 57-22, and I'm 52-27. You hit me 5 games there.
both of us are doing pretty well in college, man.
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
and
Harvey.
yeah, yeah.
Well, my bad. Go ahead.
What did you think about last week's college games?
Uh, Alabama and Georgia was the game of the year, in my opinion.
Pretty good. They both put up their points. Georgia came back now and went ahead and then lost it. But
I should say game of the year so far.
so far, yeah,
Yeah, not the game of the year. Like, I
yeah.
can't say 100% because obviously the playoffs will probably be
Uh, right now, right now, Northern Illinois is coming into Notre Dame, beating them still. Right now, the
or
top scorer.
Kentucky beating Ole
Oh
Miss.
man, yeah, but not as bad as that. But they did. They played good defense.
And Notre Dame beat Texas A&M. Texas A&M's pretty solid. So
Yeah,
I think Northern Illinois is for real. Maybe
yeah.
they. What's their record right now? I'll look that up.
I don't know yet.
I do have to ask you about Louisville and Notre Dame. Did you watch that game?
So, not too much, but it went down to a good game. Notre Dame beat them good down. Beat them by,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, by one touchdown. And
Yeah.
it was at Notre Dame too, so Louisville put up a good fight.
What's your thoughts on Kentucky upsetting Ole Miss as well?
I don't think. Well, considering that beat them since the 70s, well, I guess it was pretty much at Oxford. But I guess it would be labeling it upset because
They was the number 6 team in the country. That's a major upset.
yeah,
Northern Illinois actually got beat by Buffalo 23-20.
that's the beauty of college football.
Beauty of football in general, really.
Yeah, you never know 1 week to the next.
And
Never say never.
Oklahoma and Auburn went down to the wire too.
That was a good game too.
Did you watch it?
Some of it, yeah. Auburn had their chances. But they a lot of them come down to the wire.
Have you watched Arch Manning? Have you watched him play?
I watched a little bit, yeah,
I think he's gonna be good, man.
yeah. He ought to be. He got it in his genes.
Yeah. All right, Harvey. We'll get ready for week 6 games in college.
Okay.
We got Texas State Thursday night 2-2, traveling to 1-4 Troy, 7 p.m. on ESPNU. Texas State's 14.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Texas State. Who you going with, Harvey?
I won't go with Texas State.
All right, we got on Friday night. We got Houston 1-4 traveling to 3-2 TCU. This is a Big 12 game, 7:30 p.m. on ESPN. TCU 17 point favorites. I'm gonna go with TCU. Who you going with, Harvey?
I got to pick TCU. I like the Horned Frogs is their name. I like that team.
Yeah. Well, we got 3-2 Michigan State. This is also Friday night as well. Traveling to number 6 Oregon 4-0, 9 p.m. on Fox. Oregon's 24 point favorites. I do think it'll be closer than that, but I'm going with Oregon. Who you going with, Harvey?
I won't go with Oregon.
All right, this one will be a good one on Friday night at 9 p.m. on FS1. We got 3-1 Syracuse traveling to number 25 UNLV, who's 4-0. UNLV is 4.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with UNLV. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna pick Syracuse. Well, somehow I'm just gonna pick Syracuse. I know UNLV is ranked number 25, but I looked at who they played and everything. They got a tough game. This could be them if they beat an ACC team here in Syracuse, and you can say they deserve the right.
So you're gonna say they're for real?
And go say they for real. They beat Syracuse. Syracuse is good too.
They got a good quarterback, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Harvey, we got a top 25 game Saturday. Number 9 Missouri 4-0, traveling to 4-1 number 25 Texas A&M 12 p.m. on ABC/ESPN Plus. Texas A&M is 1 point favorites.
In other words, pick them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Missouri. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's who I'm going to pick Missouri at. This could be the game of the week.
Yeah. All right, Harvey, we got 4-1 SMU traveling number 22 3-1 Louisville 12 p.m. on ESPN. Uh, Louisville's 7 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Louisville. Who you going with, Harvey?
This is a tough matchup too. I studied on this because I like Louisville, but I think SMU's for real. I'm going to pick them.
All right. We got 4-1 Boston College traveling to 3-1 Virginia, 12 p.m. on the ACC network. Virginia is 3 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Virginia. Who you going with, over?
I've not really seen Virginia. I've seen Boston College. I'm going to pick Boston College. I don't
Over.
know. It's tough games to pick right now.
Yep. Got some good ones on there for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we got 2-3 Auburn traveling to number 5 Georgia, 3-1, 3:30 p.m. on ABC and ESPN Plus. Georgia's 23.5 point favorites. I think Auburn's the type of team that can keep games real close, but I'm going with Georgia. I think will be closer than 23 points. So who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going to pick Georgia.
I think they're pissed off.
Yeah, they had they showed why they're a good team because they come from literally they was killed and they come off the mat and with a hand and Alabama was good too and Alabama was it was on Alabama's home field so you got to take your head off to Georgia for coming back. They could have just got burnt, but they showed what kind of fight they got. They're good.
Yep. All right, we got 3-1 Iowa traveling to number 3 4-0 Ohio State, 3:30 p.m. on CBS. Ohio State's 20.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Ohio State. Who you going
That's
with,
who
Harvey?
I'm going to pick. Ohio State.
All right, we got number 12 Ole Miss 4-1 traveling to 3-1 South Carolina, 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. Ole Miss 9 point favorites. This is a hard game to pick. I'm gonna go with Ole
It
Miss. Who you going with,
I,
Harvey?
I, after yesterday, I don't know. But I think Kentucky, even though Kentucky lost to South Carolina, I don't think South Carolina really. Kentucky's offense didn't do nothing against South Carolina, so I think Ole Miss will bounce back and win.
It's untelling football,
Yeah,
man.
I know
Very hard to tell, really.
it. SEC especially.
Yep. All right, we got 2-2 West Virginia traveling to 3-2 Oklahoma State, 4 p.m. on ESPN2. Oklahoma State's 4.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma State. Who you going with her?
They they ain't looked too well here lately, but I think they'll rise the ship. I will pick Oklahoma State.
All right, we got number 1 Alabama 4-0 traveling to Vanderbilt 2-2, 4:15 p.m. on SEC Network. Alabama's 24 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Alabama.
I'm going to say that it'll be over with at halftime.
All right, we got
Uh, uh,
what is that?
well, better bet the hit I quit. But Alabama, I think will beat them easy.
All right, we got number 4 Tennessee 4-0 traveling to 3-2 Arkansas 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Tennessee's 14 point favorites. I'm gonna go with Tennessee. Who you going with, Harvey?
This is another one they better watch. But I like Tennessee. I think they're for real. No, I don't think nobody better take them lightly. So I will pick Tennessee.
All right, we got 3-1 UCF coming off the loss to Colorado, traveling to Florida 2-2, 7:45 p.m. on the SEC Network. Florida's 1 point favorites. This is a pick'em game, as you say. I'm going with
Yeah,
UCF. Who you going with, Harvey?
but you both gonna pick Central Florida.
All right. We got number 8 Miami 5-0, traveling to 3-1 California, 10:30 p.m. on ESPN. Miami's 12.5 point favorites. I do think it'll be closer than that actually, but I'm going with Miami. Who you going with, Harvey?
I won't be surprised if the Cowboys, but I think Miami is playing pretty good right now. They're playing about as good as anybody else. So I will pick them.
All right, Harvey. Now to the NFL. Thursday night we got the Buccaneers 3-1, traveling to Atlanta 2-2, 8:15 p.m. on Prime Video. Atlanta's 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will go pick the Bucks too.
All right, Harvey. In London, we got the 2-2 Jets traveling to the 4-0 Red Hot Minnesota Vikings. 9:30 p.m. 9:30 a.m. My bad on the NFL Network. Minnesota's 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Vikings by more than that. Who you going with, Harvey?
2.5 point pay.
Yeah.
I think this is just me. The Jets will probably end up winning because I'm going to say what I'm saying. I think the Jets will go over there just for a vacation. I'm going to pick the Vikings.
All right. We got the 2-2 Baltimore Ravens traveling to the 1-3 Cincinnati Bengals, 1 p.m. on CBS. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will have to pick the Ravens after what they done to the Bills.
That was impressive, man. Derrick
Yeah,
Henry's the truth.
yeah.
All right, Harvey. We got the 1-3 Browns traveling to the 3-1 Washington Commanders, 1 p.m. on Fox. Washington's 3.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with the Commanders. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will go Washington. And that it's awful hard to say that Commanders thing,
Yeah,
but that's what it is. What it is. I'm,
that that hurts me as a Browns fan to say we're gonna take the L.
I don't know. I want to see the Browns win because I hate to say it, but I never was a Washington fan. Never was.
Well, you
But
shouldn't be. They're your division rival.
I know it. But they're playing good right now.
And Harvey, we're going to the game of the week, man. In my opinion, in the NFL. What's your game of the week in college? I should have asked that a minute ago. Mine would be Missouri and Texas A&M.
If it hadn't been for that, I would have said probably SMU a little, but I would say for the SEC, it would be. But I agree with you on Missouri and Texas A&M.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the 3-1 Bills traveling to the 3-1 Texans, 1 p.m. on CBS. This is my game of the week in the NFL. I'm gonna go with the Bills. So you going with, Harvey?
Oh, that's a tough one. You think the Bills will bounce back from the night?
I do.
Okay, I'm picking the Bills too. Texas wins that. No, there's no. They're playing pretty good too. So I'm, I guess that's why you think it's the game of the week. Me too.
Both over 3-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be the second best game though on Sunday Night Football. Got the 2-2 Cowboys traveling to the 3-1 Pittsburgh Steelers, 8:20 p.m. on NBC. Pittsburgh's 2 point favorites somehow. I'm going with the Cowboys. Who you going with, Art?
Oh, way back when I was growing up, this was the biggest rivalry in NFL. Even in preseason, they would fight each other tooth and nail. It ain't like it used to be though. But you pick the Cowboys. Bad as I hate to say it, I'm gonna pick the Steelers.
I don't trust the Steelers, man. You sure you want to do that?
I'm going to just. I hope I lose. I don't like the Steelers either.
I hate the Steelers.
Even though I respected Bradshaw and all that much
I
back then.
respect Mike Tomlin as a coach.
Well, they've always had some pretty good coaches.
And as a person, he's very professional.
They're pretty good. I mean, like I said, I grew up with the Steelers and the Cowboys, big rivalry. It probably was one of the best rivalries in college football. I mean, college in pro football back then.
Definitely, man.
So I'm looking for a good game because when they play each other, they go at it. I mean, they really go at it.
Yeah, I just think Dallas has a way better team.
I think Dallas could. They when they play like the when they play the night, they can win this game easy. But I never know which Dallas team shows up.
Well, we got a Monday night football game that's actually pretty decent. The
Yeah,
2-2 Saints traveling to the 4-0 Chiefs, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. Kansas City's 5-point favorites. The Saints have lost two in a row, but I think they're going to lose three in a row. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Who you going with, Harvey?
they're the defending Super Bowl champions for a reason. That you watched, and if you watch them week after week, that there's some game they're 4-0 right now. It could have been 2-2 easy. I mean, they find a way to win. At the end, they find a way to win, and that's why they're the Super Bowl champions. And it's hard to pick against them. So, yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs because they find a way to win. They good too, but they find a way to win.
Yeah. Guess who they got playing next Sunday on NBC?
Oh,
The Bengals and the Giants.
Bengals and the Ravens.
Bengals and the Giants.
Oh, the next week.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's another game in London next week. The Jaguars and the Bears.
Wow.
And there's a game after that in London too. The
Ja-
Patriots versus the
maybe,
Jaguars.
maybe, maybe the Jaguars have to go out of the country to win a game.
They play the Patriots week 7 in
I mean,
London.
this is me. I mean, this is me. I don't think the Jacksonville. I mean, they've lost going back to last year. Out of what 8 or 9 games in a row. I mean, I, it's hard to believe that that's their record, and I don't think that they're not that bad. But, I mean, they ain't the way. It can't be that, but I don't know. They find a way to lose. Chiefs find a way to win. They find a way to lose.
That's like the Browns.
Well, I know. I mean, I don't. Well, I think Lawrence is still a good quarterback too. I just don't know.
They got problems.
Yeah, they got something. They're
I'm
as bad. They're bad as Houston is good. Yeah, I mean, right now we're in the well 4 weeks. You know, you probably start to see who's really got a good team and who ain't.
I don't know, Harvey. Last year in fantasy, I was 1-5 and won the rest of my games to the
Yeah,
semifinals.
I know it. I know it.
I won a playoff game last year. You never
Yeah,
know.
I know it.
I know that's fancy football,
I know it. I was 3-0 to that.
but
But that's the beauty of the game. You never know how your player's going to play. I mean, you could have all star lineup. They may not play no good, and somebody with a weaker matchup will go all world. You know,
oh world.
has beauty what happens. A little unknown, like what last week, a little unknown. I didn't even know who he was. Scored about 50 something fantasy points. I mean,
Oh,
he may
against
not
me,
do it again,
yeah.
huh?
Juwan Jennings, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a I wonder what the record is for fantasy points for somebody like that. Do you
He,
know? Would you know?
I've seen somebody score almost 50.
Well, that guy did score over 50.
No, he scored 46.
I thought he had 50.
Uh-uh.
Might as well have been 50.
Yeah. He only had 2 touchdowns the past 2 seasons. That one game, he had three. I wonder how many fantasy points he got this week. I'll check real quick.
Probably not. You know, well, that's all right. Wait,
He got 11.
yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's fun to do. You know, it's fun to do. You know, you got to pick your lineup and see, look for matchups, and just hope your players do good. If they don't, why? That's the way it goes.
Yep. Well, thank you,
What?
Harvey, for doing the show.
Yeah, I've too. Yeah, I love to do it.
Absolutely, man. Me too. Everybody have a good night and God bless.
Man.